So I'm going to record this. So here we are in your biohacking page. We're going to change the links. But I was just mentioning that WordPress is what the program is that we're using to modify your website, and it's built in blocks. Okay, so this is a paragraph block. Whatever block is active. Now, if you're wondering where you are, you can just hover over these arrows and it'll outline it. Okay, so because this little menu right here jumps around. So when I click this heading right here, now this shows that this is a H3 heading. When I hover over here, it outlines it so I can tell this is a heading. All right. So if I wonder what this is right here, I can click inside it. And now this menu changes because it's this is actually the video that you watched. And here is your video if you want to preview it and because you whatever. So this is the code for the video. All right, so blocks. All right, here's a heading. You really don't need to worry about all the different type of blocks. It's a paragraph. This symbol tells you which type of a block it is a heading, and this is a paragraph symbol. Okay, and then this is a HTML because that's HTML code for the video. A long story short is we're going to start by changing these links. Now on the Velveeta links, we don't really need to change the whole link because Rory has the correct link on your website for you. However, we want to change the username so that you get credit when somebody clicks from your website to the offer. All right. In this case, Velveeta, our number one anchor offer. So when I click on this little pencil, it gives me the ability to change this link. So I click that. And right here where you see my link, I changed it before you got your website here. I only changed it on this one page. The rest of them will say United. But right here, we're going to take this out between these two forward slash marks. Okay. And we're going to type in Huma Shah 786, right? Is that, well, I'll know in a second. Watch. So I'm going to go ahead and click on save now here. You got to save on a link, you got to save it twice. You click save once here, and then you click save again over here. Okay. Now when I view this page, watch what happens. So this little box pops up after you click save, but it will go away. This box for view page is always here. All right. So that's why I keep this uh, dashboard looking like this. And when you look at Rory's training, sometimes you may not see this black line. And the reason is he has his in full screen mode. So full screen mode, I click these three dots and I write down here where it says full screen mode. If I click it, see that black line is no longer there because it's in full screen mode. So you just got to be aware of it, but it's better if you keep it out of full screen to my mind. At any rate, that's why it would possibly look different when you're in the training. At any rate, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead. We already clicked this save, so it's ready to view the page. If I didn't click that save, it wouldn't allow me to leave. It would say, "Hey, wait a minute, you made changes and didn't save your changes." Okay, so now this first link right here, become a customer. I click it, opens in a new tab because it's going to the Velveeta site. And here it is right here. Let me move this box. Your affiliate link takes them to your affiliation with Velveeta. All right. Now it'll divert if somebody buys something off of your website. I'm the one that's going to get the credit because it knows that you're not a member, but you're signed up underneath me. So that's leveraging the way that we do it. And it's not just this. There's other programs that we do exactly the same way. So bottom line is this is your affiliate page for Velveeta right here. So when you come to this page, which I'm going to change all the links on your website right now on your web page. I'll change them all after we get off this training on the different pages, so you won't have to worry about that. But you will be following the training based on the email I'm getting ready to send here in just a second. All right, so I'm going to log in here. Okay, so if I click on log in, Now it has my information because that's my computer, but this is where you'll put in your Huma 786, and then you'll put in the ABC 123 HS $ right here. And then, I don't have a hard password to log in. Anyway, that's where you go to velavita.com. Actually, it's vcloud.velavita.com. So let me just do this. So Control C. And do you see an email from Velavita in your inbox?
Yep.
Okay, so your login information is there, and you're going to want to log in and play around with it. But I just want to show you how the link works. So when you upgrade and become a member, you'll still have the same link that you use, and so all your pages will be correct. Um, at this moment, it's a, kind of a moot point. Well, the bad thing is, a quick way to make some money is by sharing this product with friends and family, and then when they get going, based on liking the product, like I sell these things that go around my neck for the EMF. Oh, they're like I can buy them for like $50 each and sell them for $100 each. And anybody has a cell phone should have one of these. EMF is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just up to the individual what they're concerned about. Some people aren't concerned about health, and so they're not good candidates for becoming a customer. But this is sales work, so the more we don't want to close the door on any possible. Wait, now just remember, Huma, that when marketing is done correctly, sales is order taking. Because really, I mean, I don't even sell this thing. I just wear it, and people say, "Hey, what is that thing?" And then I go into it. I say, "Oh yeah, this is a. Do you have a cell phone? Oh, that they're putting out electromagnetic frequencies, and we're bombarded with that. Well, this is a protection bubble that tunes my resonance to the Earth's grounding, and that's why you feel so good when you walk on the beach is because you're grounded and that type of thing. So you can say whatever or don't say anything. It's up to you. But this is marketing, and you are going to be a marketer here if you're going to do this program because that's what we're doing. All right. So anyway, bottom line is I don't need this anymore. I'm done with that. We're going to go through your page. I'm going to continue doing this. So now I have this button. It no longer says view page. It says edit page. And I can just click it and go right back to where I was, and we'll start changing all of the links. So what I'm saying is if I just change the username only, then it'll go to the proper link on Velavita's website. They have many different things. So right here, I'll do more than one here. So I'm going to do this page first. Right here, I'm going to type in HUMASHAH 786. Okay. Now I'm going to copy that so I don't have to keep typing it. Control C is how you do copy on a PC. And I'll go ahead and click save. I don't have to click the second save button every time. Now, like this one is going to go to the brain offer page. All right. So see, it's /brain. So we only want to change the username, which is this part right here. And Rory says United. Okay. But I'll change them on your website for you. See, I didn't have to type it that time. I already have it. Huma Shaw. So what I want to do is just make sure that I didn't make an error because links are so important. I don't want to copy a link, an error and keep making the same error all the way down the page. So this is the one I just did. Let me click on it and make sure it goes to your login page. Yeah, Huma Shaw. Okay, so we're good with that. All right, so here we go. Now, uh, go back to edit page, and I can just start doing all of these links very simply here. So we already did that one. They're underlined. So you see how they're in blue and the link is underlined like that. So when you click it, it shows you what the link is. And then you edit by clicking the pencil, and then you take out the username. In this case, it's my name. On the next page, it'll say United. Okay, so Control V, and that's it. Now I save it here, and don't worry about clicking this save right now. I can do the next one right here. All right, so edit, and then right here, I do that. I highlight just that. Make sure the forward slash is there. Control V, because that's where it goes in between. So the syntax they call this, the syntax is very important. It has to be exactly like this. Can't be something else close. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we need to make sure that we get that right. So that's why we're doing the links here for you. But eventually you're going to be doing this for yourself because as we move forward, no one's doing it for us. No one works on my site for me. I have to do it myself. Okay, so we're learning the skill here. That's what we're doing. Just come down here and find the next link, weight loss, right here. And all of these are going to different landing pages on Villa Vita's website. And that's why we only want to change the username. Say, don't forget to click save. Okay, so here we go. Youth. Link. Yeah, Roy puts it this way. This is capitalism, and without capital, you don't get the ism. So think about it. If you're really getting into something that you didn't realize what it is, or who knows what, I don't know exactly what your motivations are. Let me explain what I'm doing in case you don't have this knowledge about your PC. I go ahead and click the link. Now it's blinking at the end, but I don't want to start there. So I'm arrow keying over to where I do want to start. Now, when I get it blinking right where I want it, oh, it's already got the right link in it. So that's not one I need to change. It won't even have a save button if you don't make a change. Okay, so this one here, let's see what this is. Yeah, we need to edit this one. All right, so there's a lot of links on this page because it's got all these different products on one page. Remember, I told you it was called a cluster. So I arrow keyed over to where I want. Now I hold the shift down and I arrow key just the characters that I want. I can do them one at a time this way with the shift left arrow, shift right arrow. See, if I went too far, I could go back. And then I do control V for paste. Okay, and then that saves that. Then save that. All right, so that's how I'm doing it. It's just a little trick. Got a pencil to edit. Don't forget that. Once I get it highlighted, I'm ready to paste it in and save. Okay. This is the tune I was talking about a minute ago. Now, images have links on them too. Videos do not, but images do. I don't think there might not be any images on this page. All right, so let's keep going here. This hyperlink thing is really important to get. So do you have any questions about what I'm doing here, Huma?
No.
Okay, good. It's pretty simple, right? It really is simple. As long as you understand what's going on, it's not a big deal. All we're doing is replacing the username. Um, that's it. The link is the same because it's going where we want it to go. Sometimes, if you have just a page, the page has the whole link on there. You don't have to just edit the link. You could just paste the whole link there. Go here for details. So this is an internal link. Okay, so this link here, you got to read it before you change it, or you can change it and leave it. But this link is actually going from one of your pages back to another one of your pages, so it does not open in a new tab. So let me show you how you would see that. So if I edit this and click on advanced right here, you see this box is not checked. Okay, so I'll cancel that. Here's an image coming up here in a second. So now when I do one of the links I actually need to change, if that thing is bugging, you can here, just click away from it and it'll go away. All right, so now this one, to become a customer, please click and go here. So I click it right here. Now this time I'm going to show you where that would be. So this is going to leave your website. It's going to vellavita.com. It's no longer staying on 9R9T, I think it is, or something 6T. I'm not sure. I don't have it memorized. Okay, here we go. You click on the pencil. Now you see it says it's selected, opens in a new tab. So that's all. I mean, I can do it this way. I can click there. I don't have to arrow key over. There's more than one way to do it. I could try and drag across there, but that it's just too cumbersome. Huma S 786, so that's correct. I didn't lose my link, so sometimes you want to, see what's on your clipboard. You can, oh, this link is the same as the save button right here. You can do that, and it'll do exactly the same thing. So, by the way, so it doesn't really matter, but we need to change this link, and I go here. And then we're gonna see it's open in a new tab, go into Bellavita, and I could click link, or I'm gonna come down here and click save. Now, go here for details. This one's going to your website. 9R6T is what it is. Okay, so we want to cancel that because that's already set. That's part of the setup when they built your website. All right, so let me see this. Yeah, that one's the one I was just on. Okay, so we're almost to the end here. I'm just checking them, make sure they're all good here. All right, now this is available for contact. Contact us, that's correct. Go into your contact us page and contact us. Okay, so now I have to click save here. So what happens if I try to leave and view the page without clicking that save button? I'll get this right here. Wait a minute, you're trying to leave the page and you made changes. So I could cancel it and click save. Or if I wanted to go back to what it used to be because I didn't like the changes I made, I could click on leave and it would go back to the last saved version. Does that make sense? So it's just like saving a file on your PC. I'll do this, Word, all those programs do the same thing. But anyway, it's a little fail safe type of thing. Now, when we go back to view your page right here, this page is done and it's got all your links on here for you to market to this. You could start marketing to this page, and that's a whole nother step. But you do need to rewrite these verbiage on here, and that's part of what we do when we get going here is learning how to do the art of performance blogging by rewriting what's there. And that's what you're going to see in the training. So let me come back over here, and I'm going to click on send. I've already prepared this email. And I'm going to go through this email with you so you know what you need to do to get to session 2. But you're going to have questions before we get to session 2. So, I do want to connect with you on WhatsApp on the group chat. So let me take care of that too as well. So first of all, let's go through this. I'm still recording this, by the way. So let's take a look at this. And if you just read it here, it'll explain to you everything. So let me know, do you have this PBS session number 2 email?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So you're going to want to keep this available. So and you're going to want to bookmark this page. All right. So this is our main training page right here, rrr247.com/RRR. When I click on it, it takes me there. So bookmark this. I already have it bookmarked on mine. I don't need to because I go here so often. All right. And what you're going to be doing is first, second, third, and then step 1. That's really what's in this email. Okay, so You're going to be coming back to this main training page later after you finish this, all this stuff that's on the master. So when I click on this, it takes you to the master page. And this is really where you're going to dig into the nuts and bolts on learning how this works and more about the business model and start doing the actual work. So you need to go through this training by reading. I mean, sometimes I think people don't bother to read, they just want to watch videos. All right, and then do this first and then do this second. This is where you're going to, you'll hear about that contact manager that I showed you, the CRM. Um, that might be a problem for me to upload. Oh, no, I didn't show the CRM when I was recording. Good, because YouTube doesn't like, has personal information. They don't want us. I have to upload the video to YouTube in order to send you a link so you can rewatch it. Okay, and then all of these videos in order. Okay, so here you go. Step one, training and intro, uh, intro PBS vortex. That's where he's talking about what he explains here in this secrets explained. Okay, that's the vortex is that CRM. And then he basically wants you to get a good picture of the business model here and how we work this thing. Okay, so you're going to read all this. And then down here is where you'll start actually working on your website, setting up your Google Docs backup. Okay, so that's what he goes through first. And we use Google Drive for that. It's very simple to do. I can show you how to do it real quick. It's not a big deal. Anyway, you will set it up so that as you complete your work, you're not going to save Rory's. He's already got a copy saved. What you're going to do is save the ones that you modify. So in case something catastrophic happens, you can recreate it. And I did mention that yesterday when we were talking. Anyway, you're going to come down here and you're going to read all this and do this. Okay, now this is where you're getting into the nitty gritty. First page you'll be modifying is affiliates disclosure. Okay. Then the second page you're going to modify is the contact us page. Okay, and these videos are going to explain to you how to do that. Okay, so that's why you want to watch these videos. Now, maybe you want to watch the video on your phone and pause it and then work on your website on your computer. That might work better. I did that when I started because I couldn't understand what he was showing me, so I had to rewatch it sometimes and try and do it over. And then you're going to modify your homepage posts. And here's your homepage post number two. Okay, and then here's a little description of the rank math, and then we talked a little bit about the keyword. That's part of the rank math. So this will start making sense to you as you're going through this progression because you'll be working on your website. I've had people say to me, "Hey, Greg, I watched the videos. Now what?" No, that's not the program. We have to open the website and actually do what we're seeing in the videos. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right, so yeah, the first time that happened to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I must have missed something here. All right, so entertainment frequencies, the first page that the next page that you'll be working on, and then ageless beauty. That's part of the Vela Vita. This is the cluster page for all of the Jeunesse line that's under Vela Vita. Okay, and then we have the Sleep and Slim page. I will change your links on these pages to your Huma 786 username for you. I don't need you to watch me do that. I'll do one more maybe while we're here. Frequency of clothing, Dr. Heidi. So I don't know. I haven't watched, well, most of these videos that he recorded, I was on the training when he did them. Here's your biohacking page that we just did. You haven't modified the content yet. We modified the links, but we haven't modified the content. So remember, this is content marketing. And you'll hear Rory say it. Hey, a lot of people don't really read all this, but Google does, and Google we care about because that's one of our prime. I get this every time somebody comes to my website. Doesn't matter how they get there. This is me, right? Oh no, this is not me. I guess I closed mine. So if I go to 2v97.com and somebody comes here, I can't click on my own ads, but they land on this. These are my posts that are on my website. And there's a Google ad there that they see, and this, if they click on this, he can they tailor Google tailors these ads, and this was in the videos, and it's called Google AdSense. So this passive income I make when people just click, I don't have to actually have them buy something. So Google tailors these ads for people who are looking for whatever they're looking for. In other words, if I had been searching for electric bikes or something, Google would put this ad here instead of for GoDaddy, it would be for electric bikes or something like that, trying to entice the reader to go to that offer. These people paid Google to put these ads out here. So here's the Thermo Fisher, whatever this is. And when somebody clicks on that, I get a portion of that money that they paid Google to advertise on Google. And that's one of our multiple streams of income that we get through this program. Another one of the biggest stream that we have is really through the Vellavita product. So, oh, I didn't really want to show that. Damn it. Anyway, let me go back here. Get back here. So the master page has a lot. There's the coffee page. Here's the EMF protection page. That's the tune. Here's the gut health. That's the biome. And here's the protect your pets frequency, pages. So let me go back to the email here, and we're going to read this. Uh, you already read the book, and this is important. And so um, these are the concepts that we work under. All right. You're going to opt into Rory's email and do this second. Okay, so that's over here on the very first link. Uh, Actually, you'd have to go back. No, yeah, you have to go back. How did I? Yeah, this is the master. So this. Do this second. So from here, R247, you're going to do 1, 2, 3. Number 2 is sign up for his newsletter. Number 1 is read the core values. Number 3 is to follow him on Facebook. Okay, so A, B, or first, second, third. Then this is the training, and that takes you over here to this master page that I was just going through. And and it goes down through here page by page, brain, and then coffee, and then EMF protection, gut health, protect your pets frequency, on and on it goes. Okay, so work from home. And now we get down to the end here. PBS Performance Blogging System, that's PBS. Residual affiliate marketing. You need that because you're going to be using that in the V marketing that we do. Brain Food is the best homeschool program. And then training for this segment is coming soon. So that must be about where he's got it. Beauty supplies. Uh, let's see. Clothing she will love. Yeah, you're not going to get through all of this. So I need to make sure that we will be going to step 1. Click on that and go through that training page. So step 1 is the master page. So that's exactly what I was just showing you. All right. So we're going through step 1. Like I said, he's constantly changing. The keeping up sometimes on my end is hard to do. But you already have completed session 1, and that's what we're completing today, which was getting you signed up for the Villa Vita offer. Okay, now, unfortunately, you're not ready to go with that. Okay, should you want to refresh yourself with the knowledge, do the second. Okay, so this second. So go to session 2. Now it's an hour long, and we will be working on the businesses while you're watching this. So you can familiarize yourself with this. But really what we need to do is going through the training on step 1 right now. So that's this master page. And that link is in your email. So definitely you're going to have questions for me. So you know how to reach me on WhatsApp. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to come back over here, get to the stop.